Why was my microphone muted? Why was it fucking muted? Why? Thank you, Nathaniel, for telling me that, whoever was watching. But this is why you don't fucking stream on PS, man. On my life, this is why you don't stream on PS. Alhamdulillah, every week it's something. I come on time, and it's someone's off. Oh, mate, I hope you do some donuts, mate, for the fans. Looking good, brav. Fucking, well, that's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. I wanna throw my. Sorry, guys. Is that a Williams coming through? It's McManaman's on an outlap. We got a Red Bull on an outlap. We got both Red Bulls on an outlap, and I think we got a Merc. I think, yeah, Wild's on an outlap, but he's not improving. Well, it doesn't look like it. So people are actually joining now because they can hear my voice. Oh, lovely. Because do that, and someone's leaving as well. Well, RV Wild is going to come through the last corner, and he's going to get a cheeky P2. Ajin is coming us around the corner as well, and he's going to improve on his provisional pole. Right now it's looking like a Mercedes 1-2. Lovely. Can you hear comms now, please? If anyone's in the chat, please tell me we can hear comms, because I might eat my PS5 into the next obligatory planet. Is that a Haas that's absolutely cooked himself? And I think it's Brent. It's Brent. Brent has cooked himself, and the cooking is not on pole. Anyway, Brown Mamba's not coming around the last corner. He's coming to the pits, that guy. Have we got an Alpha Tauri? Yes, we have an AlphaTauri, and that is Petavold, who is 5 tenths down on his time, actually. So maybe we can see a cheeky improvement to P2 from Petavold. 2 tenths off pole position, but like still P2. He'll probably go for one more run. That is a Red Bull that's coming around now. I don't know if that is chalky. Yes, it is. Up at the P5. Link's coming around as well. I don't really get time to go for it, but that's P6 for the Red Bull. So the P5, P6. As the AlphaTauri splits the Mercedes. Pretty straight shooting, actually. Wesley is 7 tenths up, lads. Oh, is he cookie? Well, he was up in the P11. He was cooking. That is not the... Was that Rishi Sunak coming into the pits? Rishi Sunak's in the pits. We got a Ferrari. Yeah, go on with the donkey. That's not the donkey. It's 10k actually. He's on that lap, but Donkey Dan is not on that lap. Unless Xavi is pitted, Sportman's on that lap. So we'll keep it on Donkey Dan. We've got a Haas in front, which is Brent, but Brent surely has not on a good lap yet, coming in the pits. We have an Aston Martin out. I'm assuming that is Stav. No, Stav's in the pits, so it must be Black Mamba who's coming into the pits as well. Everyone's coming into the pits for their final run. So let's chuck it on board with Kiko. No. Who's out that we can look? Who's on the lap? Wesley's not on the lap. Lancey is maybe on the lap. Yeah, I think Lancey's on the lap. We'll keep it on board with the Alpine driver. Yeah, he's on. Oh well, he's not now. He's invalidated. Like the French, they like crossing the line. So yeah, that's basically no one else is on that. No, 10k and Sport Mad on. Good to see. Okay, but I don't think they're gonna have enough time for another run, to be honest. So this is their last real chance, maybe, probably. Yeah, it's gonna be their last shot. So this is very, very important laps for the Ferrari and Alfa Romeo, the two Italian-based teams. He's 4 tenths up 10k. The Sport Mad, I have no idea, but we will check in the coming. Well, 10k is invalidated. He's gonna come into the pits though. Good. He has got enough time to come back out, put a new set on, fresh it up. Sport Mad, however, is coming into the pits as well. So that was a waste of time, innit? So we're gonna go on to RV Wild. So we got Wild out first. We got Racing Ryan second on his lap, and we got Agen. So both Mercedes are trying to get this done and dusted, not leaving any room to spare. They don't want them last lap shenanigans happening for them in a cookie crumble setting. A long time ago. The music died. And I was singing bye bye Miss American Pie. Rode a Chevy to the... Sorry. If my singing isn't turning you off, big man, I don't know what will. You must have some insane schmackaroonies. And he was singing bye bye Miss American Pie. Rode a Chevy to the levee. Sorry. Come on, Ivy Wild. You believe in your son. The Mercedes of our generation, lad. The greatest of all time, might add. It's just donk. Oh, this guy's actually cooked me. He's cooked me. Oh, I can't believe he's cooked me. And he was saying bye bye Mr. American Pie. Throw the Revy to the levee. Well, RB Vile is about to start his lap, so hopefully we get a busting finish here in Silverstone. Everyone's on their outlap, literally. So this is going to be an absolute pedal to the metal type of scenario seen by ours truly. What shall I say? Why am I Scottish? You know who's proper Scottish? Well, David Tennant. Proper bosh. I don't know what I'm doing. Sometimes, generally, when you hear me come, bruv, you don't know what you're gonna get. Sometimes you get. Look, I've got a floating German right now. Ooh. Purpose Sector 1 though for everybody. He's a 10th up. So if he can change the Sector 2 and put together a lovely little lap, mate, he can be on for some provisional pole position. I actually don't know what I'm doing. I'm probably like killing you here, so we'll leave it. Anyway, RB Vile, yeah, he's a 10th up on his time. We've got Petavol in just on an outlap, so Ajin, don't know if he's improving, but we're going to keep it on with RB Vile. CV's got a purple sector 2. My oh my, it is a purple sector 2. He's nearly 2/10 up on his time, which could possibly be, this is going to be very close. He needs a good sector 3 here, and he's going to traffic is not going to help him. Look at the traffic. He's moved out the way though. He's got a good run off into the last corner. It's a good exit. Can he get into pole position? No. Sector 3's ruined him, and he's not going to be very happy about that. But anyway, who was next? That was the DTR Brent. That was next. No, it was Ajin actually. Ajin is crossed the line, and that is not going to improve. So Ajin is technically on pole position as it stands. We've got Stav, who's on 1/10 of an improvement. He's gonna wanna bomb bomb shamalama ding dong kind of thing. Can Stav go on to pole position? Can he snatch it from the Mercedes? Oh, that's not gonna help his chances, and that's definitely not gonna be an improvement on his time. Stav comes out in P4, a little bit of a shunt near the end, a little bit of a moment, might I add, has ruined his chances of a pole position. Black Mamba with a purple sector 3 comes in P5 minimum. Brent, however, cheeky P13 for the Dutch driver coming out of the cooking central of the Wonderland. We're going to give out Donkey Dan, who's 3/10 down on his time. What a lovely little lap this man can pull. George Chalkley's gone to P2, lovely from him, but Pettifor snatches it back up into P2. I'm keeping on with Donkey Dan because he's gonna improve into P8. Links effect, I don't know. Is Lancey finish? He's on P14. We've got the McLaren on Fox goes into P4. We're going to keep on with Rishi Sunak because I can't get down to 10k, and Shabby is crashed out. He's retired from the session. He's not going to improve. Rishi Sunak, can he improve? He moves up into P8. What a move for the Prime Minister, taking over the Italians here in British machinery. Hope the lads, there's a blue passport on for the books here in Silverstone. And that's our qualifying done. Same old. It seems like Ajin is on pole position. Pettifor in P2. George Chalkley, and I think it's a newcomer. I don't know. It did not come last week, so I'm not too sure. Fox is on P4. A bit of a disappointing session, but I'll be valid in P5, but tweaking out disappointing for him. It could have been higher. Stav is in P6 along with Black Mamba, his teammate, in P7. Rishi not so. Sunak is in P8. 10k is in P9, and Wesley rounds out the top 10 in the Williams for a P10. Lovely little finish, brav. By the way, Rishi, just because of his name alone, generally just because of his name alone, Rishi Sunak is my favorite driver. He's absolutely the GOAT. Anyone who says anything different is better. Anyway, that's our qualifying done. We got Ajin in P1, Pettifor P2, George Chalkley P3, Fox P4, RB Vile P5, Stav P6, Blackmon P7, Rishi P8, 10k P9, Wesley P10. Second half of the grid is Donkey Dan P11, Lynx P12, McManaman T13 after a strong showing in the beginning, Sportman P14, Prince P15, Kiko P16, 17th is P Lancey, P18 is Brent. The Maltese driver of the day is P19 with Shabby 2k, and Racing Ryan and the Haas is not looking too sexy in that position in P20. It's not good for the British driver here today, bruv. Yeah, but I tell you what, he goes to White City, bro. Takes out a little 9-9. Calm, bruv. Calm. Sorry, bruv. I'm like really cookie crumble. Yeah, bruv. Because you were saying, hi, bye, Miss American Pie. Let's see what I don't want to take it. Big Man might be on FM in between because, you know, I'm trying to cook with Huddersfield, yeah? Fortnite. Fortnite. It'll beat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up. Fortnite. Fortnite. Beat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up. We're on the race is about to start. We're gonna put the things up on the screen. Cooking harder than on some lean. Chicken bacon for the 1, 2, 3. Right, so we've got two people trying a hard strategy, the complete opposite from what I saw in Div 2 yesterday. Nearly everyone went hards, but I think they assumed Britan was going to come up. Everyone was on hards, basically, apart from some. But the soft, I'm assuming the medium runners are going to try a medium... Maybe so hard is surely a hard soft. 100% has to be hard soft. There ain't no way there ain't two ways about it. Hard soft by force. Only Chorkley in P3, which is kind of bold considering he's going to be absolutely engulfed in the beginning of this race. A couple of laps. A racing line, actually not a bad decision. On the hards can go longer than a lot of them. Keeps out of trouble. He's in a good position. Now it's almost like that the top half of the grid, all softs just trying to break away. Second half playing a long game. Now soft hards, soft mediums can work on this track. But you're really pushing they're pushing it to how do you say this? Really pushing those tires onto puncture zone, running a soft medium. Soft hards work is probably the favorite strategy. Just hards are a little terrible on this track. Hards are terrible on this game in general, so I wouldn't really recommend going for that. Soft, if you can make them work and you've got good tire wear. I would run the soft medium, start on the softs. I think the pit window for these drivers on the softs is going to be between 9 and 11 to really push them. But you're really pushing map 11. And you're going to be pushing until the end of the race. Those mediums are not going to look nice at the end of that race. Safety cars might help. We don't know how much safety cars we're going to get, but it might help. But, well, chaos on lap 1 is not out of the thing. We all know Silverstone can be a little bit cooked when it comes to how do you say this? Fun. Really wanna taste it. Flying high. Let's go with the mirror stream on the road. What a moment the corners see. Take your medicine now. Right, so everyone is lined up on the grid. We've got what the hell's going on here? Let's cook it. But the lights are shown to the drivers. It's gonna go 5 lights in Silverstone, and we're gonna be lights out and away we go. Ashen has a pretty decent start there. Pedal trying to get the jump on him, trying to come across by Ashen. Got away pretty good. He's gonna break off into the lead. I think if we look behind him, we see no problems as it stands. I think that McLaren or Fox is gonna go into a little battle, trying to go wheel to wheel with that with RB1. Move on to the P4 on the soft strategy. Stav and Batman fighting places. That McLaren is really on that tail end of that Red Bull. He could make 2 moves. Ooh, what's going on? We've got some movements. Sector 1. Oh, wallahi. And alhamdulillah, we got 4 around 1, 2, 3, 4 cars. Wow, 5 cars. So 5-car big chicky wang bang. Fox Blue is into the P3 as well, and he's gaining on NLR Pedal. Ooh, Kiko gets a 5-second time penalty for cutting the corner and gaining a position. But yeah, Fox Blue moves up 1 position off the start. Links that up in the P10, makes a move there as well. We've got to be looking out for these battles, lads, because it's looking kind of tasty right now. Just check it out. Pedal is still in that DRS reign. That is vital that he does. The Ferrari and the Williams drivers having a little bit of a battle here. We've got to be careful that we don't have too much contact here, and he backs out of that move, hoping not to cause too much of a panic at the disco. Prince as well has made a move on Donkey Dan. He's looking a bit at that moment. McManaman into P19. Assuming someone's going to come into the pits. Yep, we've got 2 drivers for sure in the pits. Others are fine to race. McManaman and Brent, so that's going to be fun to read the chat over. A little Scottish versus Dutch. We've got a little bit of a... Oh, we were seeing a move there, but RV Wild moves over to Chorkley. That's Chorkley obviously getting beaten up. The grip isn't high here on those hards. Oh, but he's fighting this one pretty hard, to be fair with you. That probably if I get a proper sector 1, probably due to the slipstream and that overtake being kind of deployed, and he's deployed it a lot to kind of stay ahead as well. Oh wait a minute, I've got the thing all wrong. Interval, yeah. Jesus, what was up with that? But yeah. They come out the pits now. Jesus. Must have some serious damage. Just looking up and down the pack, it's not looking too good, bro. We look at the biggest movers of this start. We have Racing Ram moving out 5 places. McManaman will pushing down 6 places. That Prince has moved up 1 as well, up the P5. Fox and RV Wild have moved up as well. That's very, very good. That's probably because Chalky has moved down 2. RV Violets get the fastest lap of the session. Cooking. Nice. Link's looking like he's trying to make a cheeky little move here. He's got the pace for it on Prince. All about this exit. All about this exit. Damn it, you've got DRS. DRS is enabled. NRD pedal is swaying in and out of it, but he must have had it. That's what's caught him back in it. Is Blink's going to be close enough to make a move? Nope. He's going to keep that car in that DRS, and that gives him the better chance. Prince is swaying in and out of it, and that Red Bull is really right up the rear end of that of McLaren. Whoa, 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 what's up with that? No weaving on this red, big brother, I'll caught you there. Don't try me, bro. Yeah, bro. Anyway. Fox Blue is 4 tenths behind NLE Pedal. This is actually, he probably needs to get him pretty quickly. And NLR Pedal has absolutely depleted his ERS. Ashen has a little bit as well, but the Fox has got clear advantage here. He's probably in a cheeky little driving seat here. Fox is playing this well. It's not his best track, but he's playing the strategy well right now. Very early onto this race. We have not seen a safety car yet. So was to crash out and make this interesting. No, I'm joking. Please don't. Oh, well, what have I just said? Oh my god. Like, I wasn't serious, Wesley. I wasn't serious, Wesley. Why you gotta do this, man? Why, bro? What'd I do to you? Yeah. Mom up, trying to go up in the P6. Trying to get ahead of Stav, but Stav has got DRS, and he is cooking. Let's go with the foot with the stream. Do your best tonight. Really wanna taste it. Sorry. Mamba is still looking there, but we're gonna go on board with Lynx. Because Lynx, you know, kind of gaining on Prince. Prince is actually seeming to struggle just a little bit pace-wise. Maybe for the S's. The S's are, you gotta be very dedicated here to really get the maximum corner exit track utilization on the corner exits. But Mamba is in like very, very cooking distance and could have the distance out of this corner. It depends how he times his exit. Shabby has made the move up in the P14 on Wesley. Wesley might have damage, I'm not sure. Yeah. This is just one massive DRS train. Lynx is 3 tenths behind the McLaren. We'll keep it on board with Matt Mamba because there's a little bit of an inter-team battle going on over here. 10K kind of breaking up that DRS train just a little bit, having a little bit of a stop and breather there. It's always nice to have a little breather sometimes. Really want to face it, really want to face it. Man, don't go, come down. You know, he's on DRS again, Fox. Well, obviously everyone is, but I mean, Kiko is really racking up them those penalties, big man. He's the only one on track with penalties right now. Ooh, Rishi, not so Sunak. He's coming pretty soon though. About 10k. Trying to get the prancing horses round the British machinery. Ooh, a little bit of a moment there, I think, for Rishi, but gets the better exit over the Ferrari. And 10k is pretty much depleted that ERS, and that is not going to come back pretty easy. So is Rishi though. Realistically, Fox here is going to be very, very good late. He's playing his strategy pretty well. I have to give him credit where credit is due. I'm not licking his holes. He's actually within 210s, and he's not used ERS like everyone else has. He's still got pretty much all of it, apart from the back of the grid. But I mean, Sportman's going pretty slow here. I don't know if that he's had an issue or something, but that is pretty slow to take your corner. Put your hand in mine. We'll get one downstairs, but I really want to taste it. Prince is the one who is the closest thing. No one has been close enough to make enough moves. McLaren is cooking. The only ones who've been close enough to make moves. Fox Blue has got ERS and his team has depleted, but he's on the best roll of his life. Lancey has overtaken Kiko, and I'm not talking about the dog that hugs dogs. Prince is fighting with the Lynx, and I don't know what has happened, but a switchback is due. Reminding me of a young landowner. Shabby is actually looking to make a move. Actually, we're gonna ride on board. Yeah, for Romeo goes wheel side by side. Breaks a little later, and takes that move down that sector 1. That is Sportman. He's back on track, but he's not looking too hot right now. He ain't coming in hot, but he goes extends. Racing Ryan as well, 210s behind. Oh, and our Pedal is making serious headway on Ashen right now. Ashen seems to be struggling just a little bit. I don't know if he had a moment there or something, but very, very interesting to see how much time he lost, but how much time he gained. With Black Mamba and Rishi are coming into pits, some sort of undercut. They are on softs. Maybe trying the undercut here. A cheeky little play, some mischievous play, might some add. Apologise for what's going on behind me, brother. Looking nice. And na 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 na. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord. RV Wild is actually caught up with the rest of the pack, and it's actually making this pretty interesting right now. Top 4 are pretty close together, covered by George Chalkley, who is about just out of DRS, 1.2 seconds behind. Ooh, he's coming into the pits. Is that? Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! I thought he had a little bit of a moment there, but Chalkley seems to lose out to DTR Stab. He's playing this a bit dangerously, you know. He's breaking it. Oh, a little bit of a moment there for the Red Bull driver. To be fair, he was playing at a bit too close for comfort for Stabarovsky, I'm going to call him. Snabrowski's rear end. And it ain't even a Saturday night. Lovely. Arvivaldi's 3/10 behind. He's trying to move on, Fox. He's the German machinery against the British excellence. I don't know what to do but cry. I think Fox is trying to play some defense here, trying to get that dirty air on him. But yeah, it is actually pretty close right now. But not enough movements. Lynx tenths behind the Ferrari. He's in the slipstream. He's gonna have to back off just for these corners, but he has got the better line. This engine issue is not very nice on my ears. I don't know if you can hear it as well, lads. But it's not looking too hot right now, but it's giving me an absolute aneurysm of a lifetime. You can say the same for me, actually, because I'm pretty much that as well. But, fuck. Yeah, Lynx has got absolutely so much more grip, man. Look at that. And he's moved up in the P7. I would not be surprised if those are fresh mediums right now. And let's just look at the tyre wear situation. Chalkley moves up in the P5. Stav is pitted. So, no, those were not even fresh mediums. The softs might have some serious drop off right now. So yeah, this is about drop off time for the softs, but I would not be surprised to see the top 4 extend until lap 11. Lap 11 is what I'm thinking, what I'm cooking up in my head. Yeah. NLR pedal keeps getting really close, but just not close enough. And there's a bit of excitement when he gets into those positions, but I'm not too sure, big man. Oh, 16 laps remain. 17, sorry. And I cannot lie to you, he has not been the most entertaining of races as of yet. However, we're seeing good driving, good pace. We just want a bit more excitement, you know, some more competition, you know, at the archery. But Pedevol is absolutely like gaining big time through those corners there. I don't know what is he got that locked down or something, but he loses it all on these last 2 chicanes. Fox and RV Wild are coming into the pits now. They're down 10 laps in the softs. But Pedevol here is seriously gaining. Like big time rush. Make it down, play straight, don't look back, don't hesitate when you go big time. Shabby ended up jumping Fox Blue and RV Wild. Racing around as well. Racing around on that hard strategy. You know what, Chalkley is, I'm not talked about enough, I think. He's on hard and he's stayed out in P3 somehow. And he can take these long. Probably a cheeky lap 18. Minimum. Look how much time he gains through those corners. These corners here. He has gained so much time. That was a bit slow of a corner. But doesn't compromise his exit. He's going to use DRS. He's going to go around the outside, I think, of him. And I think and then our Pedevol moves in the P1. He takes the lead of the British Grand Prix. And moves about 2 tenths ahead. Oh, he's in the pits as well. That's a great little overtake right before the pit stop. Pedevol is in P1, but I think that effectively puts Chalkley, yeah, into P1. Doesn't need to pit for now either. It could be a cheeky little strategy there, bruv. I think Pedevol and Asian basically took those softs as far as they possibly could. They must be absolutely cooked. rejoins up in P10 and he's fighting people straight away. Got to be careful not to get into some damage here. He is fighting Stav, and that is Ajin and Stav as well. Black Mamba, that is moves ahead of RV Vile. Ajin is P14. He drops a lot of places. And quite a big gap now for him and Pedalball. Not what we would have wanted to see, lads. Prince goes up in a P2. Murphy Wild looking for Pedalball right now. He's on those fresher mediums. What the fuck did I just say that? Stav moves ahead of his teammate here. Up in the P12, Black Mamba is left in the dust. Ooh, that's a poor choice of words. Ooh, Prince is in the pits. Prince is in the pits. Comes out on hard. Very interesting. He is not trusting those mediums to go to the end. Comes out around P14. Oh, he's a slow stop there. Prince, he has a penalty. Pedalball trying to give himself some space. Racing Ryan. He's every right to fight for that. It's a fight for track position, but he's absolutely getting left in the dust right now. He's just got no defense, man. He's Valtteri Bottas. 4 cars in the space of a couple of corners, lad. Come on. Fox Blue. On the straight, he's going to get ahead of Wesley into P6. Lovely move from Bruce McLaren, some might say. And Eddie Pedalball as well. Wesley is getting spanked left, right and center like a girl in the red light district. He needs to get a foothold or he's going to lose. And now that's a poor choice of words as well. Going to lose out to P9 RV Wild. RV Wild goes down the inside line actually and is ahead of Wesley. Fox Blue is actually flying right now because he is a 10th behind Kiko. But the tires Kiko's on must be absolutely cooking by now. We must be getting, surely we're getting close to puncture territory for some of these mediums. Racing Ryan comes into the pits now. Obviously the drop off on those mediums, not enough to battle with some of these fresh guys on track. And he's going to track out on the inside line. Is that going to breed results for him? The McLaren is very close. And I think he's going to have to be careful here because we don't want to get any... Ooh. Oh, that AlphaTauri is not going to be happy with that because he's lost 3 places. Kiko. Gringo, go home. Actually, Gringo home, actually. But yeah, Gringo. Ajin is trying to make a move on Stav. Kiko is absolutely dropping like flies, lad, right now. The undercut might be very powerful here because Fox Blue is slowly but surely making his way up the ladder and could be, I think, when everyone pits, on a cheeky little P1 position. Very, very nice. He came ahead of Pedalball and he came ahead of Ajin. Ajin seemed to have a bad stop there. And look at that, Fox is going to go down the inside of Lancey, trying to box maybe the AlphaTauri in. Couldn't do so. RV Wild as well. Stav as well. Oh my gosh, sorry guys. I don't know what that was. Kiko is losing heavily here. And it's not very nice for his state. Stav is moving up and I think he's going to move back down into P9. RV Wild moves ahead of Lancey as well. Lancey loses 2 positions in the space of 2 corners. Pedalball ahead of Fox Blue. Oh my, what's that going to mean for the end of this race? I'm assuming they're not going to stop again. But yeah, Fox, Asian is 3 tenths behind as well. RP Violet is still it's out of DRS race. He'll be a sitting duck against his own teammate here. Might have to let him pass, not to cause a cheeky little problem. I'm sorry for this engine quality, mate. It's not looking very nice right now. George is coming into the pits. I'm assuming for some mediums. That leaves Lynx right now in P1 position. But leaving him in P1 don't mean nothing, mate. You got to pit. You got to gain a gap. Use it to his advantage. Oh, softs. 10 laps on the softs. Actually, a good shout by George. He's going to be on a very, very fresh share here. Fox is back up and ahead of Pedivore, but Pedivore's coming right back at him. Oh, look at the speed difference in that slipstream as well. Got a better exit, I think, out of this corner. Fox is doing very well here, to be honest. I must add, he is absolutely flying here, the McLaren driver. He's 2 tenths down. He's going to use some ERS. He's going to try to take cover off the inside, but doesn't work. Pedivore is ahead of him right before the corner anyway. Easy move for the AlphaTauri driver, and he's in the P3 into the podium positions. Ajin is in DRS range now as well. But Pedivore might be more of a sitting duck here. Fox might use him just to stay on DRS and keep ahead of Ajin, but slowly take him forward and not leave him vulnerable to an attack later on. But launch an attack now on the straight, get ahead of the driver, go in DRS of Shabby, and then pull away from Pedivore. It could be done. It could be a shout. Link's coming into the pits now as well. I'm going to give you a cheeky little update on the tyre situation. Everyone's on mediums apart from George, Choppy and Sportmad. Both on softs. Hards for Prince, Rishi and Donkey Dan. But yeah, softs as well for Links. Softs as well for Links. Shabby's going to defo, taking those mediums. 16 laps, by the way. Very, very impressive. He's probably going to come in this lap. He's at the lead of the Grand Prix right now. Surely he's defo like cooked mediums right now. And he might have to let Pedivore pass. Might not want to fight this too much. Might just want to try and cruise his way around this lap. Fight it, but not too much. Because I think Fox Blue is also going to come in. I'd take a little bit of a cheeky swipe at the Alfa Romeo. Not going to want to cause an incident though, guys. Let's keep this clean. You get him on the straight. Patience, lad. We're all time to cook. But that's brought Ajin right back into the fray of things. And Ajin is ahead of Fox, the undercut that works so well for the McLaren. It might not be paying off right now, but he comes ahead of the Mercedes driver up into P3. Very, very smart move here. Lovely from the McLaren driver. Fox seriously on the tails of Shabby now. Shabby's definitely going to have to pit this lap. Those mediums are dropped off massively, and yeah. George making moves. Oh, Fox, that's Shabby into the pits. Yep, thought something happened there. But George is seriously quick here. He is absolutely rapid right now. And on those softs, I fear for the rest of this grid right now. He could be absolutely on the drive of his life right now. He's impressing me. He is really impressing me right now. Up in the points already. On some fresh softs. What can the Red Bull driver cook? Can this be Verstappen like? Or we see our usual suspects on the top step of the podium. Ajin is ahead of Fox. Fox is now into P3. Ajin, a lot of ERS still for Ajin. Fox seems like he depleted way too much there. Or actually, it's just good saving by Ajin actually, because Ajin is got a significant advantage on Pedivore, and Fox, as soon as Ajin gets in that DRS zone, I think this is wraps, and it's pretty much his for the taking. I'm seeing by young money mint George trying to make the move on another McLaren. gonna hold out for now because he could get 2 into 1 here if he times this right. Gets the right drive out of this corner. This could be absolutely phenomenal stuff from George. I think it's gonna be one. It's gonna go. It's going 3 wide here. George gets ahead of both Prinz and Kiko. Kiko loses out to Prinz as well. So Kiko losing 2 places in 1 corner. Prinz dropping off to George. George is in P8. Very, very smart driving here from the Red Bull. And they does say it gives you wings, lads. A long time ago in the land far away, come to me. I'll be right, okay. Rishi gaining significantly on Kiko. Kiko might be dropping off as well, but penalties have plagued these guys' races. Brent is back at the grid right now, so cannot expect a lot from him right now. The music died, and we saying bye, bye, Miss American Pie. For the sherry to live. Sorry. Oh, he's back in DRS, George. Are we sure this is not George Russell? Because he's absolutely flying my world right now. It's crazy enough, crazy enough. Got no Seabass out today. No Seabass on me. Calm. But he's actually really fast right now, lads. Got 6 laps, 7 laps, 6. Yeah, 6 laps, 7 laps remaining. 7 laps remaining. It's gonna be heating up near the end, I think, lads. Oh, George, you're trying to get in a little bit sneaky. Ajin is moved into P1. There's a lot of quarter that I think Percival must have lost something because George is now both up in the P7 and I've missed that move, I've missed this move, oh Jesus. But the freeway right now between these 3 is looking tasty, phenomenal, all of the above right now. But Ajin is, look, Ajin is rapid, to be honest with you. I mean, I think you give him clear air right now, I think he's gonna run away with this. They really, I think these 2 kind of have to not work together, but kind of think smart about this. Like, right, try. Oh, Pedivol finding some serious pace around that corner. It's kind of to repeat what we're having before the pit stop. George up in the P6. Late. This could be a late lunge by George, by the way. He's not far off. Watch out for this man right here. He could be absolutely causing the comeback, well, not comeback, but like the drive of the year. I said that about Shabby in my latest. Oh, Lancing Donkey Dean, and that's going to be a safety car. Has to be a safety car. Wow, where's that at? It's off the track now. Was there separate incidences? Why is there separate incidents at the same time? Well, we're a safety car. Will we get anyone pitting? Well, we have a hash pitting. Shari racing right. Wesley obviously on for soft. That does not help George here because it's going to give him less time to catch up, and I think he was on for a good race. Could have been a podium. He can still get it. It depends on the slap. I think this is going to come in oh, it's going to be like lap 24, and it's going to have 3 laps of racing. It's enough. It is enough for George to cook. Everyone's going to be backed up. He could possibly gain a couple off the restart. Ooh, I thought Ashen. I don't know if that's allowed, big man. And that is. Oh, they're on the mediums. Coming in for softs. I don't know if that's the right call, lads. You're too close to the end of the race. I don't know, lads. That ain't the play. I think you might have handed George a really good opportunity here, lads. He's up in P3, lads. I think who pitted did not cook. Honest opinion, whoever pitted did not cook. Near the top, obviously, like from P2 to P4. P2 and P3 actually. Yeah, those two. Well, I can say the names: Fox, and Pedivore. I don't know if that's the right strategy, lads. I'm saying bye. It's Friday then, it's Saturday, Sunday, war. It's Friday then, it's Saturday, Sunday, at the hotel. Remember, lads, we are back tomorrow, same time, 9 o'clock. We've got the great, the one and only Bogorowski and Nelboy on comms for Div 4, same track, Silverstone. It's going to absolutely cook. It's going to cook for sure. Be sure to check the socials out as well. A little bit of a TikTok and YouTube channel. We've got a pretty good TikTok up right now. It's on 20,000 views. Share that like that, man. That's it. They gotta cook. So yeah. Long time or so. And we're saying then we are up down to the funk you up. We could have a safety car in the lap, I think, no? Safety car should be in the lap. The music died. Let's just check. I want to check out Div 3 for you, lads, and just give you a little bit of an update on that, because we've got a great commentator on that, by the way, for Hammers. If you haven't, check it out. It's absolutely cookie crumble. Jordan right now, they're on the same lap as us. Oh, but they're not on the safety car. But yeah, they're lap 24. We're gonna be on lap 24 soon enough. So good to see. Ooh, Jordan's out in front. After looking at Nelboy's TT, man, Nelboy was on for a cracker. Well, he's still P2. Brandon P3. Bogorowski P13, no. Ooh. Unfortunate, lad. Unfortunate indeed. Diego bumps in this race. He's doing one at P10. Where's my boy Nerdy? Nerdy's in P12. What, lad? I love Nerdy so much, bro. Goat. And I'm saying... The safety car is not in. We're going to have another lap on the safety car conditions. Oh, come on. We don't need another lap. I wish the game had this thing where we're like, fine, you have 3 laps on the safety car, but just realize that we don't need another safety car, lad. Like, we don't need another lap. We're going to have 2 laps on the racing only, man. Come on. Fix it, man. And I'ma got my rhythm and blues, and I'm saying bye bye. It's American bye. What? Blueface? Oh, safety car is in this lap. Fucking hell, Blueface got stabbed. Blueface, baby. Well, yeah, safety car in this lap. So, Ashen is going to need a really good getaway here. But yeah, on those mediums, George is going to be an absolute belter. Rishi's in a sit. Pedivol and Fox are not actually in bad positions here. P5, P6, but I think, and I believe George is in prime position here, mate. And we've got the race underway. Ashen is pretty much got a good getaway here, lad. He's 7/10 already, but like George, the grip level is just so much better. I'm going to keep on board with him because I think we're going to see some cooking here. But Pedivol might be cooking as well. Obviously, Rishi's going to be a sitting duck. He's going to be getting overtaken. It's not the fight he needs to do. Pedivol is up in P4. Stav is up to P7. Fox Blue is in P5. Rishi has dropped a couple. Ooh, it's a little bit of a moment for Rishi. Not stuff that we want to see with the young driver there. Stav as well on the softs. Bada bing, bada boom. Rishi is taking for some Jew. Oh, he actually lost position. Oh, wow. That kind of cooked me. Well, he should get this back. I'm not 100% sure. It's wheel-to-wheel stuff right now. Coming into this corner, he's going to lose out. He's going to have to back out. He would have caused a collision. Yeah, good choice to black out. Black out. No, don't black out, lads. Back out. Fox Blue is a big battle going on right now, and if these two don't, if any one of them, they don't get if they don't get podium minimum, it is a bottle job and a half from both of them, in my opinion. George is 2/10 behind RV Wild. Those softs are starting to kick in now, and it's coming to the final lap of this session. We're gonna have DRS for this final lap. That moment's not gonna help him. Pedivol got the fastest lap of the session. He is 3/10 behind George. Oh, look at the time. Look at the time. George is cutting now. He's down under 2/10, I think. Oh, he's got to be careful there. Pedivol trying not to make a collision. What are you sending it down there for? I don't know why he's sending it down there, and that's cost both of the drivers anything from this. Actually, Fox is probably going to get this move done if he can move to the left. You gotta be careful not to turn in too early. Turning too late, and yeah, this is pretty much that move kind of ruined it. Now Pedivol could be on for a podium though, but yeah, Ashen's gonna come out with the stub, I think, unless he crashes out or if he wild tries something stupid. Pedivol is trying to move down on to George, still doesn't get it. But I think, oh, Fox, this is a good battle for podium, though. This is a very important battle. Whoa, what's going on here, lads? Lads. And Fox comes through. It's Hamilton-esque. Fox is in P3. There's a little bit of contact from George and Petterval, and George is all the way back down in P5, but Fox is in P3. He's going to claim that last podium position, and George is all the way down to P6 now, and he's probably going to go down to P7. What could have been for the Red Bull driver? If that first contact wasn't instigated, he could have gone over RV Wild there and probably run down for a thing. But Ajin has finished out in P1, RV Wild's in P2, Fox is in P3, Petterford P4, George in P5, Prince in P6, Links in P7, 10K P8, Shabby, quiet race, P9, Stav rounding out the final points. A very bad race from him in terms of the drivers championship. But that is it. That's it wrapped up. That was a pretty, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It was a pretty dull race, to be honest with you. It was good between some of them, but there weren't really any moves. Just stay behind each other with just a DRS train. Yeah, it was an alright race to watch. I'll go get my driver of the day, don't I? Give my ears not bleed, please. That is actually really terrible for me. I think probably I'm actually going to give it the Fox Blue, my driver of the day. That's a really good recovery drive from Shabby, a very good recovery drive, and a better one from Prince, to be honest. But I think I'm going to do with the Fox. Fox actually did the strategy pretty well. The undercut worked. It was pretty powerful. He lost out some positions. Mercedes just had too much pace. But overall race, I've given it to a Fox Blue. For driver of the day, yeah, not much happened, but that final 2 overtakes near the end, basically a lot of it saved his race, got him a podium, and it's actually kept him in contention for the championship, the drivers' championship. That is what he needed. It's not too much of it's a 10-point loss to Ajin, but it is damage control much better than what Stav has. Stav has basically gave him a 24-point sway in his favor, so it's not the greatest thing. Anyway, that's it for today. We got back tomorrow for Div 4. Don't want to miss that. It's a banger of a race. Always is Div 4. Got bang comms on it as well, so it's a treat to watch, basically. If you miss it, you're pretty much a daft little boy. Then after that, after Silverstone was a pretty good race. We've got Spa. Now everyone loves the cheeky little bit of Spa, a little bit of wet race, and then we've got Monza. So we've got we've got actually 4 races. We've got Singapore. The rest of the season is actually banging, and it keeps on getting better and better. So you want to come back every single time. Thank you guys for watching. It has been a pleasure to come as always. Made it on time this time. A little bit of technical difficulties to begin with, but it's been a blast, and I will see you guys absolutely next week for round 6. Thank you guys. Goodbye. Congratulations to Fox Blue.